Let me find.
Hey guys, I just turned off the microphone because there were too many frequencies here. A lot of Osmo Pocket 3s.
Right now.
We are live streaming.
Hi.
We're on the Retail Dow X and Full Value Dan YouTube. There's Eddie. We live? Yeah, we're live. We're just not using the mics. The mics are bugging out. Too many frequencies.
Mics are bugging.
Yeah. Oh yeah, let me find.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have another shop right now. Please do check out our different zones on site, including a food and beverage zone, offering delicious food and drinks as well as the entertainment zone.
Okay, good. Yeah, just no microphone. That's fine. No mic right now. So we just gotta find Andy just to check in, so he knows you're here, and then we can start the panel after the break. So.
When did you arrive this event?
Early, like 11:30. Yeah, we were in the area anyway, so we 11:30.
11:30.
So yeah, we've been here quite a few hours, but it's a nice event. Yeah.
Anything interesting?
I mean, it's just more like fun games. Drinks and snacks are outside that door, and then just like little events and stuff around here.
It's not too big, right?
Not too big. We actually spent the last 2 hours just eating and having coffee outside, so we weren't that productive. We are streaming, by the way, so yeah, you're still live. Hi guys. Hi Nick.
I need to be more careful with what I say.
Yeah, you're live. Yeah,
Things in here, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Wi-Fi.
Minutes, yeah.
Okay. Oh, want to walk around? Well, we gotta find Andy. All right, guys, we're looking for Andy. Here's a penguin. So it's pretty cool. We got the streaming set up. We can see the chats right here.
Oh, cool. How many people right now?
I don't know. It doesn't show those stats. Just if someone chats. I'd have to go into the YouTube
I need
analytics.
to learn how to do this because I've never done live streaming.
It took a while. It took a while to learn this, but I can show you how to set this up later.
Yes.
Let me see. So we're looking for Andy. You know what he looks like, right? There he is.
Let's do it, man.
Oh, Eddie went to the bathroom. Eddie went to the bathroom. Yeah.
Wait, we are doing that. I brought banner.
I got this really cute magazine.
852 Web3.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
From a
Anyone?
local crypto community.
Okay.
And they're doing this like on a subscription base.
Really?
Yeah,
Kind of a Web 2, Web 3?
You're
Yeah.
not allowed to.
They will start in 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay, standing by.
Streaming.
Oh yeah, we're on
Yes, I'm
YouTube right now. So we're live.
Oh shit, did I swear?
No, I mean just a little bit.
I'm not indeed.
You can't hear it. It's like it's loud. You have to be close to the mic. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I grab some food now.
Okay. Catch you after. Yeah, please eat. We'll catch you after.
See you soon.
See you, bro.
Okay. Now we're gonna have a seat here. We're gonna speak on this panel. I like these laptop bags. They're by Mew. You can see a little furry. They look like a cat. I should probably pick one up. All right. How do I need to set up? How are you, brother? See you. All right. So, thanks for joining the event. Not much of a live stream talker, so I don't know what to chat about. But yeah, we are here at the event. You can see there's I forgot to flip the camera around, so it's full van face right now. Hold on. There's a lot of mascots here, so that guy's holding like a Mew or a cow head for like the meme coin. There's a lot of people in costumes around here. Kind of a fun vibe. A couple of people taking naps here because we started at 11 and it is 2:57 p.m. Oh, hey.
I'm Dora.
Dora?
I'm Dora.
Dora, nice to meet you.
I'm Jeremy, Dan, Dora.
Oh, there's Eddie. Eddie. Yeah.
So there's no pre-planned questions. Everything is freestyle.
Yeah,
Just
we know.
Free open mic.
Cool.
Chat.
Yeah. You'll interview us, we'll interview you.
Shit talk.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have fun with it.
I'll keep it alive.
Yeah.
No need.
Everything.
Okay.
You just have to fill like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
No problem. We got it. Yeah.
Just open mic. I mean, it's me anyways. No
Yeah. Keep it loose.
You know, are you streaming right now?
We are live streaming. Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna like set up. It's good. It's smooth. Yeah. It's looking
Just
good.
too many osmos, huh?
It is, yeah. So the microphone doesn't work because there's too many people using the same camera and the same frequency is very crowded. So we have to use the onboard mic, which is all right, yeah. Very rare problem that you'll only see at like conventions where people are vlogging. I really like the animations here. Hey, Rob. Eddie.
Eddie's me.
Yeah.
So it's Andy.
He swapped out with Dora. Dora's gonna be, but you know, it's casual. Yeah, it's gonna be a chill conversation. You guys are gonna watch us try to fill time for 30 minutes.
You excited?
Sure, I actually a little anxious, a little anxiety.
It's a lot more people than I expected,
It
right?
is a lot more people, but we just drank like very strong coffee. And it was a bad idea. I thought I had more energy, and I just have more anxiety.
Let's go.
You did fine.
Yeah, it's a chill audience.
How long are you gonna stay in too?
It's Friday.
Friday. Today is Tuesday.
Yeah. So we'll be at the main
Quite
event
soon.
Wednesday and Thursday. Whatever good side events.
So us three and the host, right? We bring the chairs up or?
Oh yeah, you were saying, yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna leave this here. Safe.
I think it's safe, yeah. I mean, we'll see it. Hey, man.
Okay. So we can leave this here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we'll have microphones say, hey, stop that guy right there.
I'll jump.
Yeah, you just jump out. I'll just yell, Eddie, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Let's go. And then the Brazilian guy will show up and be like,
There was a Brazilian guy we saw.
I thought I saw one.
So the moderator is Dora. And global lead from France. It's a Chinese boxer. So he's a very big point.
Yeah, Taipei Blockchain Week.
Yeah, because I think 853, which is this community,
Yeah. So part of
is
the
one of the sponsors of Taipei.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would read this magazine.
niche, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Take a picture of this.
What is like the next step?
I guess it would have been good from the other one. That's all right.
So add to it. I do. I don't usually do it.
So I found this magazine by Jemmy 852 Web, and it actually has the consensus Hong Kong side event list, which is pretty cool. So if you haven't been to a crypto convention, they have a bunch of side events. They're free to attend mostly, and you meet a lot of interesting people. You get some free alcohol and food. All right, well I guess just 9 side events.
Trying to get back into it with these guys and stuff. Yeah, so I did. Yeah. I came a long time ago, but not. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's nice. It's looking good. So far, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've come here, so I came back in the day a few times for visa runs and stuff. But this is pretty nice. Yeah, it's impressive. And it's yeah. What do you recommend? We should check it out. Yeah, it can be sure. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's what most people think, right? Yeah. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, check it out.
We're gonna get started probably like in 10 minutes. Glad you guys are just hanging out. Very good vibes here.
Sounds good, yeah. Definitely.
Look in. If you look in that direction, they have a little pudgy penguin, and they have a life-size mahjong set.
How you guys doing, man? It's good. I'm just connecting. How about you?
What mic are you using?
Why? Just waving.
The new DJ. How's it going?
Oh yeah, the mini. Yeah, that looks good.
It's been smooth, yeah? Nice. You guys? I'm ready to go.
Yeah,
We ate too much.
We ate too much. We had,
And then it's like, oh my gosh.
yeah, we had a big lunch, got sleepy. Then like, oh, offset that with caffeine. Oh, that was a bad idea.
So if we go now, I'm good. Yeah. If we go in 30 minutes, it's going to be
Yeah.
gone. So, yeah. Let's see.
No,
there was
they've
some
had a
earlier.
couple. They've had a couple throughout the day. But you're gonna sit by Eddie because when he's nervous, he throws up. So.
What? What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I like to put the pressure on. Make us all anxious.
Appreciate
Make
it.
us all. I'll give us all anxiety.
I need more pressure. Going on a crypto panel where I know like almost zero about crypto.
Yeah.
That's the pressure I need.
It's mostly about like, you know, the struggles about being a KOL, and you know,
Sure.
you can always like counter with a question, answer a question with a
yeah.
question, like
Spin it off
yeah,
into, well, when I open
like
my first
checkmate,
customer.
bam.
Yeah.
That's a Donald Trump.
I
he's
saw him.
rolling around.
He is just like Donald Trump. He kind of creeps up on you, doesn't say anything, and gets very close.
Yeah, just kind of creep.
See, there he goes. Yeah, there he is.
Tilting around. Nice. Got it.
There we go. Yeah, he locked in.
All right, I'll catch you there, right?
Ben Chow. After this, I'm gonna get some.
We'll walk around and do a little tour later. We can still keep live streaming. They have some interesting products or projects, mostly memes, of course. Some have utility, some are real projects. Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, you guys are live. Hey. Yeah.
Of course, live.
Oh no, man, sorry. No, man, we're live streaming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you guys are on camera. Just a heads up. Live stream.
Warm up the crowd here, yeah.
Feel free to say all your racist jokes right now. So I'll put it this way. Yeah.
Let's go, I'm ready to go live. We are live.
Yeah, we're good here. We're good here.
What do you think?
Yeah, it's all right. What's that? Yeah, we got people. We can see it right here.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, are they gonna do the chairs or we do chairs? What's up? Just
Oh
let
yeah,
them-
they'll probably
let them
bring those
handle
chairs
it,
up.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Does it do anything? I don't know. This is our MemeCon ticket. They handed it out. It's pretty nice. It's MemeCore. Let's see the sponsors.
Hello everyone. So it's time for us to continue with exciting keynote. Next we have Karen Huang, one of our partners, a globally leading one-stop AI house that provides asset management and liquidity management on both sets and desks. The stage is yours, Karen. Welcome stage.
Oh, there's another person.
Yeah, I guess we're right after. So let's line up.
Hello, thank you everyone. I'm happy to be here. So our partner is actually I'm the founder since 5 years ago. We are a one-stop trading house.
Yeah, it's good. I just zoomed in, so.
So actually before this, I've been in trading over 10 years, and then since 2017 we started doing asset management and liquidity management. So basically so far we have AUM about 300 mil. Also top 500 valuation around 3,200 projects. And then we actually liquidity every day daily to the market. So basically we have asset management, leasing advisory, liquidity management and stuff. We actually helping progress onto industry as well.
Thank you.
So our team actually covers the whole Asia, from Tokyo, Japan to
guess I just wanted to share
China and Korea.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
just
buffer. There's a buffer. You gotta have that.
Asian
Yeah,
companies
that's
and
smart.
also
Otherwise it's
Western
Especially like this. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, yesterday.
No buffer, no buffer.
And we learned why.
So basically we have 3 parts. For the main part is liquidity management. We are actually differential from other competitors. We are hybrid 24/7 algorithm coverage. And then we have the full algo system to cross both stacks and the DEX. And then we have token management. Actually, it's around strategic.
That's all right. Yeah, we are going to meet the Bronze founding team later today. We'll stop by at the Abstract event. It's by Pudgy Penguins. So we'll be able to say what's up to them.
So this is asset management, is market neutral strategy without risk.
Bring my gun.
So basically, we're working
Because no
with the top
one probably smell it.
20 exchanges and other family offices.
Try not to breathe on it. That's like, yeah, big mistake.
So this is our aiding engine.
Didn't bring it. Shit.
Training engine is pure like AI powered. This is risk management. This is our Facebook. So basically, we also provide report to the client. This is daily, this is monthly reporting. So basically, we provide tailor-made service to each client, and then we have assessment process as well. Okay, so this is actually for today's mini topic. We actually see a recent trend since last year. We see the the reshaping of the innovation of the DAX actually brings quite competitive to the SACS liquidity and also the volume and the price
I have to take a picture with that guy.
And
Not
in the
because
current,
of crypto reasons, but he looks a lot like my friend in LA.
Okay, oh, that's the best. That's the best reason.
Same hand, like very similar face structure.
That's
and there are
hilarious.
some
Gotta do it.
basically
Take a minute.
situation, the problems of the current mini market, which is like it's very hard to buy and hold strategies not really working. It's actually the trend
Maybe
towards
after we'll do a little live
shop
stream
to-
of all
yeah,
these
well,
booths,
and
right?
also,
Let's talk
there
to each
are
one.
many,
Yeah.
like,
Easy
diversity
concept.
of,
Because hopefully, yeah, so we get
products
some
on daily.
merch.
So
Some
basically,
merch here for
it's
the
very
Diddy merch stuff, like that new stuff. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, we'll stop by. It'd be nice to have
What do we need?
a microphone. Like, unfortunately, it's not going to work. It's just too much.
Too
many
You want to try these? This is Bluetooth. I mean, not now.
I think
After.
Yeah,
Okay.
but something to watch out for. We might run into that issue tomorrow.
Yeah. That's gonna be a
And
tough.
then we
Didn't
see
think about
actually
that, right?
in the current
It's,
market.
I'm sure no one thought about it.
Yeah.
What if you have like a lot of people with the same camera?
Crucial role. So
It's
basically,
interesting. I wonder if there's a way
by
around.
providing liquidity, stabilizing market
Yeah, that's why we gotta
conditions,
try it,
supporting
right?
new projects,
another
launches,
awesome topic.
and
They're all
optimizing
awesome, man.
price discovery.
It's a pop-
We
it's a
can
good camera.
actually help
I get it.
They should be
users and
sponsoring this
project
shit.
teams
It's like,
to identify the opportunities and uncertainty.
Osmo's all over the place. Yeah.
I think actually I believe in the future the
That looks good though.
trading house service will not
Guys,
only serve
yeah,
as
unfortunately,
liquidity
that's the
providers,
reality of these
but
events.
also
A lot.
as a key
Okay, you're super zoomed in. Let me back you guys up. No, back up.
So if you
There we
have
go.
any questions,
So
you can
the
just
unfortunate
reach us.
reality
We're
of these
happy
events
to
is a lot of
walk
people
together. Thank
kind
you.
of talk over the speakers, like
Thank
me
you
right
so
now.
much,
Shit, hold on.
everybody, for the
It's like we're about to go up, so
partners,
send us some love, guys.
Not a lot of people are gonna listen to us 'cause it's loud, but we'll just have a good time.
Our next speaker, ready next to the stage, Kevin Lee, Chief Business Officer of Gate.io, a global
Okay, that's not us.
We're not
currency
us. So we-
exchange and
They thought it was
leverage
us, but it's
trading
not.
A little misleading. Okay.
catering to
They made us prepare
high-risk
way
traders.
too early.
Today he's going
They
to
even
share
told us
his
3:50.
thoughts
It is
about
3:50.
the
We're peaking right
main
now.
services
We ate, we had our
recently
coffee, and
launched
now we're at the
by
peak.
I like it coming down.
Gate.io. So I give a round of applause to
Hey, hey,
welcome
what's up?
Kevin on stage. Welcome, Kevin.
I don't know if we have enough time to like tour, but it's all right. Hold on.
Hello everyone. Got my slides, right? Okay, perfect. Well, before I start, free merch, anyone?
You got it.
Yes, there we go. Oh!
see you,
Okay,
Eddie.
well, you know what? I can just do it for the whole 10 minutes and don't even have to do speech.
There we go.
Who else? Come on. Let's do it. Hype it up. What else? All right, two more. Okay. Wait, you got one more. Oh, yes. You're right. There we go. All right, how's everyone?
Hey guys, we
You guys
are in
having a good
Hong
time?
Kong for
So,
MemeCon and Consensus.
My name is Kevin. I'm the Chief Business Officer of Gate.io. Today, I'm going to go for like a really controversial topic. Everyone's wrong about memes and meme coins. And what do I mean, everyone? I mean, everyone! No? Gary Oldman? Leon the Professional? No one actually remember that? It's good, right? But like, okay, so this movie is actually not that old, right? 1994, it's like, okay,
Oh, that's old.
It's like 30 years ago. It's actually before the internet as we know, right? But the memes actually live on. Gary Oldman and his everyone, Leon the Professional, the movies actually lives on. That's actually what it means. It means culture, right? This guy, anyone of these guys on my right? It's a shame for all of you. That's why I said everyone's wrong about memes. These guys is actually the guys actually call the face. Memes. In 1976, before everyone's here, including myself, was born.
Ben,
That's before
your surname?
the whole meme
No surname.
culture,
No surname, yeah.
before the whole internet.
Content creator,
Yeah.
And this idea is not about
Andy?
like everything's
Hi.
like
No surname?
it's not about the meme coins. It's
Surname?
about the movies. It's about the music. It's about the
Gonzalez.
books.
G-O-N-Z.
If you
Okay. Yeah. The family.
you will know.
Yeah.
We're about to sing with
Gonzalez.
That's me.
It's one
That's
word.
before. That's way before.
Mexican.
Any memes
The
and meme
first
coins
thing.
on the internet.
Okay.
Now,
G-O-N-Z-A-L-E-Z.
there's a reason why we see memes as we see today, and even Richard Dawkins didn't actually foresaw it. What he proposed, what he theorized, is memes actually just like genes in our DNA.
Jamie. No
What it does, it just like what the DNA does.
Good. So 1, 2, 3.
Look at what it's actually carrying the DNA. The genes. It's the DNA. It's carrying the memes. It's the memories. It's the ideas. It's the collective culture that we have.
Okay.
That's here today.
So host is 1, 2,
And how's
3,
the whole
4.
game, right? Reproduction. I'm not going to teach you how to reproduce, but like, I'm going to tell you, like, okay, how we propagate ideas. We use books, we use movies, music, religions, if you want, and the internet for sure. Now, how we sustain survival of the fittest in the wild world, in the jungle, for us is the market competition. Now, also there's a locality, right? Think about the pictures that I'm showing here. Like, there's a tigers in the world, and there's a penguin, like the penguin, in the world. They're not fighting each other because they localize in whatever they are. Same with like different memes in our internet. Like whatever is happening on LinkedIn is something that actually happen on TikTok and vice versa. And there's also a time period as well. Dinosaur was great, but we're better, and dinosaur's gone. And think about this guy. We actually remember this guy.
Give me a
like,
number.
in
1, 2, 3,
Turkey,
4. Okay.
like shooter, back in the
Yeah, she
Olympics.
said you're 1. I'm like,
He
who's
was
the
the
host?
father shit
She's like, yeah, you're
back
1.
last year for like 2
Oh, you're
weeks
3.
max.
Okay.
He was the best meme, and no one's talking about him today. So that's how it's evolved, right? That's about every single meme that we have.
Host and then 1.
Think about this. Think about internet like 15 years ago versus now. It's evolved itself just because survival of the fittest. We don't like sad pictures. We don't like sad story. What's the last time you shared a sad story? Well, except when you're making fun of it. Well, if it's like a funny picture, it's like a funny baby is dancing, well, you feel like sharing to everyone. That's how it evolves. It's like memes is about like having happiness shared. That's in our mind. That's like how we evolve as well.
Those guys to make sure that should be fine with that.
Have you tried to explain the joke to someone
Crypto guys
with
are pretty
like a
trusting.
passage of text versus just a picture of Drake? It's so easy to understand if you just do pictures. That's why internet cat pictures survive versus like all these crazy jokes that you need to explain it with like fucking text. Time, a 10-hour video just for one joke versus TikTok, you get the joke within 2 seconds and you can go on to the next story and keep swiping. It's no brainer. And also, you don't want to explain it, just like, okay, I don't even want to explain it now. I'll just like skip text on this side. We know what's like doing with like Simpsons here without explaining it to you. Now this is all about meme, right? But think about us, and think about meme coins. It actually doing the same thing about evolving. What's actually surviving the market. Look at this. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing in the last 3 months, or 6 months, if you earn. What people actually want is find the next coin to invest and make profit. That's why they find a new meme, they make a new coin, and none of the pictures showing up, that's fine.
Yeah.
You go on to Pump Fund, it's easy. Everyone can make accounts within 5 minutes. If you're good, you can make it in 30 seconds. It can automatically go on the radio just because of the bonding curve if you're good enough. And then, for whatever exchange here, that's much like Is there anyone from SFC here? Just to make sure the camera is here. I'm not marketing the exchange, okay? I'm just giving you an example. Okay, so a good exchange would lease all these meme coins quick enough for the users to make a quick turnover, maybe making a loss, I don't know. I'm not here to make advice, but like, it's a platform for you to trade, right? It's your decision to make whatever investment you want to make. And then you go back to more degen going into the sector, that become an ecosystem by its own. And when I was saying everyone is wrong here, it includes us as well, it includes myself. Last year I was thinking about meme coins like, yeah, meme coins is great, but we still have to talk about, utility, talk about the team structure, talk about the tokenomics, right? And turned out I was wrong, and everyone's wrong. What happened? Because the memes actually have their own values. Like meme is actually part of the pie chart. If you think about it, that's actually happened quite a lot with like on meme coins. Like, I'm not going to name names. Actually, I am going to name names in the next slides. But think about all these things. It's just like, it's so irrelevant to our space. If you talk about it, it's actually, and Trump is like right there, like doing a dance. Like, it's so distracting. If we talk about tokenomics and talk about teams and talk about capitals and utility, that's true for like any other sector anyway. We talk about community in like L1 or like a Web3 gaming sector, or like talk about exchange and debt and everything. The tokenomics is the same, right? Then why are we talking about the same shit for meme coins? Think about how we started with here. We started 10 years ago, started from here. Dogecoin, they said they're like, okay, we're just memeing. We're just memeing. We're supposed to be a joke. Don't invest on us, basically. Well, they built on some utility and everything, so over the years, so they're great. It's a great meme by itself anyway. It started off with like some, tokenomics and utility over the years. Then we have Hub 2, basically have negative values on everything for like a really average memes. So like, yeah, you can tell this is like, okay, well, it sucks for everyone that's involved.
Go down one floor, then straight up.
Then you have this guy over here, or that guy like at the back. Trump is basically launching meme coins with the tokenomics. Pretty much the same as Hub 2 Grow.
5 minutes.
And the team is just like not doing anything. There's no utility process so far by Trump. And the meme value is like off the roof. And then everyone is still investing into it just because of the meme value. Then I go back to my original proposal. Why is that? Because this guy actually been memeing since 1983. Think about the Trump Tower. He doesn't actually have the money to build a Trump Tower. He sold his name to someone else to build it for him. But got his name on the tower. And then bought himself into Home Alone 2. He's a businessman, but like he just like so good at memeing himself. Get onto Saturday Live, got onto WWF. How he capitalized the meme values. He become the most powerful man in the world, second time last year. That's meme. That's what we're talking about today. Now that's why we, as a platform, we invest heavily into the sector. We have a dedicated team over there. This meme box, not just about like what meme coins that you want to invest in, but like it's about the whole culture that we actually put us together here today. Now, like I didn't put it in, like my marketing team put it in, right? But like. At the end of the day, does it even matter if you're wrong? It doesn't, because if you say the world is flat, if you say the earth is flat, and enough people say about it, it becomes a meme. And it becomes something that people talk about, and there's a value in it. So, thank you for being wrong today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Very impressive presentation. Thank you so much.
What is it? Nice?
So meanwhile, we have
It's a plushie.
more section on stage. Alongside this particular stage section, there's also so much happening on the floor. So please be sure that you take time to explore the various sound on site, including the F&B zone, offering delicious food
Okay,
and
guys,
drinks,
we're about to go
and also
upstairs.
our entertainment zone, where you can participate in our fun games and also to win some fabulous prizes home. Please don't miss the chance to network with fellow attendees during the event. So coming up next, you see we are setting up the stage again for the panel discussion. This panel discussion will be discussing on the topic of influencer power play, driving meaningful Manila introduction. So first of all, please put your hands together to welcome our moderator, Dora, co-founder of Takara Land. Welcome on stage and please be seated. And also our panelists, please welcome Albert Gershi, CTO lead of Zigumin and Influencer. Also we have Dan, content creator of Food Value Dan. And we have Andy Gonzalez, entrepreneur of Andy Life. Next we have Jamie, content creator of Jam Crypto. Welcome on stage everyone, and I'll pass the stage to you, Dora.
Thank you. Hello everyone. Welcome to today's panel. And the topic today is we call it influence power play. So we're gonna talk on a very general topic regarding the current meme. I think we live in a very interesting meme circle this year, right? Seems like meme is not we know it used to be like in Doge and Iba. I've seen this service way quicker. We are living in a PvP session on Solana and then migrating to BSC. But yeah, we're gonna talk this later, and let's start a short intro about everyone. Myself, my name is Dora, and I'm co-founder of Takara Land. And in short, Takara Land is a native money market built on Say Network. And yeah, so besides coconut myself, also I'm a meme trader from 4 years ago. And yeah, that's me. And I think we can make intro by sequence starting now. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Mike. Yeah, so I'm Albert. I go by GGS only on X. I'm both an influencer, if you want to call it, a builder, mostly for meme coins. I have 60,000 followers on X, and also, you know, as yourself, a meme coin degen investor, wanting to find narratives like anyone else, and also currently CTO lead for a meme project on BSC, which is called Street Food. So yeah, that's my background.
Thank you, Albert. Dan?
Hey guys, I'm Dan. I got a YouTube channel, All About Dan, and I just make content about crypto, things I find interesting, and investing in the space in a while and learn. It's very difficult long term, so it's not hold a little more, it's kind of like wait a little bit, get rid of those bullets.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Eddie Gonzalez. I've been living in Asia for about 20 years. I have a brick and mortar Mexican restaurant, and I live stream a podcast from there once a week. And I'm looking for a way to bridge Web 2 to Web 3 for sort of the average Joe.
Hi everyone, I'm Jenny and I'm a crypto YouTuber for the past 4 years. I initially hosted for different channels, so I only decided to raise my own channel like 2 years ago. It's called Jam Crypto.
Alright, so I think I want to keep the panel quite open-minded, so I won't pick, let's say, either or other, just like if you want to pick it, just raise your directly. And I got some key point here, so I will be just in case. And I think I want to start touching a bit on the general, talking about the whole influence. For example, Jamie and Dan, you guys are content creators, right? So you have your own channels. So I think I want to ask the question here is like the influence, like the general influence of being KOLs, or you guys have your own channels. What do you think that the general influence that a single KOL make the impact to this meme itself? And it's more you guys have the impact over the meme token itself or the community, or it's more natural, it's like you guys are more being the push part of it, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty tough because everyone wants good news. So if you are like very bullish about a coin, people are going to get behind it very easily. If there's some things about a coin you don't like, people don't like negative news. That video is not going to be popular. People don't want to know what not to invest in. They just want to like learn how to make money very quickly. So that does create a challenge when creating content. You just cater to that and just be bullish on everything and then everyone loses money, or are you more careful and then trying to build that trust with that community long term?
Yeah, I think influencers definitely have a huge play when it comes to meme coin promotion and stuff. I kind of want to mention the divergence between Twitter influencer and YouTuber, because like meme coin trading, or if they're looking for promotion, usually they will go to Twitter influencers first, just because the nature of Twitter influencers it's very fast, very quick, and you can type the tweet literally during your toilet time. So that's why it's called toilet tweet, right? So I would say Twitter influencer, they will promote something really quick, and if the meme coin is, because like every single minute it counts. So if they're looking for something fast, maybe it's not going to exist in the next 48 hours, then Twitter influencers is very much the targeted, the influencers being targeted by the project, right? But like for YouTuber, because we've spent so much effort into making a video, and it's like, it takes time. You have to shoot, you have to edit, you have to write script, you have to upload. So maybe YouTuber, even though they like promoting a meme coin, usually they have like a longer divergence. I'm not saying that it will last, but like maybe longer compared to Twitter influencer.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely say that I tweet a lot of memes from sitting at the toilet, like she said. So that's kind of me. So if you want a quick meme, that's usually where the Twitter influencers come in first. I totally agree, you know, what the chief business officer said from Gate. The problem now is that a lot of memes don't last as long, right? And it's just literally, as an influencer, you're kind of like, you see a trend, you see a narrative. Like, look at Trump, right? It lasted for 72 hours. The whole world was speaking about it. If you talked about it early enough, then everyone was interested. But if you kind of talked about it day two, then everyone would be like, yo, what's going on? It's only been down since. So that's the thing. I think as an influencer, we need to be very just, not careful in a sense, but we need to at least advise people that, okay, I'm seeing something. It's not essentially a very long-term thing, because every memes are very short-sighted these days, but there's still potential upside to be made. That's something different from the last cycle, where a lot of memes, if you held for like 6, 12, 18 months. Now it's like 6 hours or 6 days or 6 weeks tops, in my opinion, at least the experience, yeah.
I definitely agree with these guys. I was thinking that Twitter definitely gives you news sooner. And for me, I usually look to my manager to full value Dan for the inside scoop, because as a more Web2 guy trying to transition to Web3, to have my inside guys say, hey, how's this one? Let's go. Because by the time sort of the average Joe hears about it, it's every day.
And I just want to say that's kind of a common problem with the Web2 users. They don't have the same opportunities as people who are in DeFi, who are early. So by the time Trump coin appears on Coinbase, on Bybit, Bitcoin, Binance, whatever it is, it's too late. It's like it's down only from that home.
Yeah. I think, like everyone said, it's quite different, right? And the circle seems, it's not lasting anymore, although but in general, there's still some good community building that I've seen, at least. I don't know, like Chains on BSC, I think they've been building quite well, Chroma as well. And I think Solana is pretty PvP, so that's why probably influence. So a lot of people, if they don't know, like I said, there's so many newbies in this space, right? Probably like screening or just being relying on data from trading or higher entry barrier for some people. They'll just rely on the influence said, hey guys, this is interesting, time to pay or whatever. But yeah, I think it's hard to think from my yeah. So I think the second key point more interesting, and I think quite tricky in these days where I want to touch a bit on the ethic point of view, right? So I believe, like a wise man always said, like a greater power and greater responsibility. But I think that's also applied for being a KOL. So which means if you have a greater influence, you should have greater responsibility towards your community, at least, right? So what do you guys like personally draw this line between, being marketing that meme coin directly, or potentially you don't want to, really you won't want to mislead your audience in that regards, right? And for example, have you guys ever turned down a meme coin promotion before because you think it might be scam or just purely have ethical problem? Yeah, please to share your thoughts on this.
Yeah, I can go first. I mean, obviously as a Twitter influencer, you get reached out a lot by many quote-unquote dev teams that think they have a really good narrative or a really good meme. Many of them aren't doxed, so you really don't know. They promise a lot, but then many of them under-deliver. So yes, of course, I've turned down many offers just because of the fact that A, either you don't believe in the meme, or B, you don't see a good plan. Even if they are genuine, but they don't really have the experience, and you could see that this is a quick 24-hour P&D, then obviously you have to turn that down. So for me, but the problem here is that, meme coins is all about belief, right? And if we believe in something ourselves, so we're like, oh, it's going up, and then something may happen behind the scenes, or as you said, liquidity is not good enough, people are rotating, and as an influencer, you are kind of like the face of the project. So even though it's not our fault, we believe in it and we like what we see, but since we're vocal and since our followers maybe still haven't heard us, because as the gentleman said, he's like, you don't want to say that negative stuff, so it's like, first day is going well, second day is going well, third day is not going too well, and it's like, what are you going to say? It's like, yesterday I was bullish, now I'm kind of like selling, guys like, so it's a difficult spot, but for sure, turned down many offers, and but you want to look at the meme, the narrative, and obviously how structured the team put behind is, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone who has some kind of influence that is on social media, they've been reached out to by a meme coin, and a couple of weeks later, those accounts are deleted, like the coin doesn't exist anymore, that's why. So when you're going to work with like a team or any kind of cryptocurrency, you have to trust that team. Because I'm reaching out to my audience, they trust me, so I have the same level of trust in the team I'm working with. So that's really hard to build as a new dev, as a new team, and if it gains traction or gets established, there's less opportunity, but there's also less risk for you to promote it.
So for me, actually being like a brick and mortar restaurant owner, I have to be very careful with stuff like that because people can come and find me pretty much all the time. You know what I mean? Like, if it's something that I believe in, I'll definitely promote it. But I always have to be very, very skeptical and I'll kind of do my due diligence on that. And if I'm really, really not sure, then I'll go through my full value Dan filter over here, and he'll just be like, no, don't do that one. That's not good.
For me personally, I haven't taken any promotion from any meme coin projects. I have talked about like one meme coin that I remember so on my channel, but it was just like a short video. And the reason why I talk about it because I genuinely bought it and I love that. And it's like that was the biggest meme on the Torn network. I'm not going to mention name, but Yeah. So, but other than that, I usually turn down the meme coin projects because if I'm not sure if the meme coin's going to do well, how can I promote that to my audience? Like, why would I put my reputation online for a little bit of money?
Yeah, totally. It's like I'm not criticizing paying for any promotion of meme or token itself. It's trying to scam people. I think it's like cold stock problem, right? Like for me, either or any other tokens on the space, it's like you need some community to co-collab, and it's like that said, you need to support the team that you believe in. and help them to get the first role in almost. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. I'm not sure if you guys seen even Kanye West, right? He received an offer on Twitter saying, hey guys, we're gonna pay you, I don't know, how much was it? So
2 million.
2 million, right? And you just pretend your Twitter was hacked in 6 hours later. So this thing's like been far away than everyone expecting after Trump and celebrity tokens. And yeah, I'm not sure where we're heading. And I think today even, if any of you have seen the news or following Jupiter and New, right, the Meteora stuff, I think there are a lot of inside trading been going on, even with Melania token. But yeah, hopefully, I think there's a correlation right now going with the price of Solana because there's a big expectation to get back to normal at least. So,
I just want to add quickly is like, at the end of the day, it's all about trust, right? As influencers, we want to help good projects, good communities. Myself as an influencer, KOL manager, helping a lot of teams, seeing as an experienced advisor what they do wrong and stuff like that. That's also one of the reasons why I just took over CTO lead for Shifu. It went to 20 mil down to 1 twice, and obviously the market has been really rough, but at least people know me as a Docs CTO lead, and obviously I'm not promising anything, but I'm just saying it's still alive and we're trying to build something, and I think that's what people would recognize and want to help if there is someone who is at least daring to step a little bit up and show their face and not hide behind a PFP, right?
of course. Yeah, I think like CTO as being community taking over, it's definitely something the fascinating part of meme, right? Because meme's fully that 100% going to the market. So if you see any crypto, there are a lot of talking being brought and if you see that good community or concept, you can just take it over and build it by your own team and trust or something. But yeah. Alright. So third point is about like strategies of engagement, which I mean, like if any guys have any like secret sauce when you're cooking to by contemplating or whatever the way to make the meme coin go viral. Is there anything like a secret weapon that you guys have? I mean, in general, or like in super degen or anything you guys want to share?
I think that's very hard to guarantee anything going viral. It just depends on what people are interested in, at least for YouTube. If someone's very interested in the topic and you're one of the first videos out there, you start ranking the search results, and that's kind of how you can make a viral video. But when it comes to these projects, it's kind of hard to be first. I think it's a little different if you're on short form and on TikTok. I think if you can appeal to the opportunity or make something entertaining and funny, then you can easily go viral about it.
I also think that when you're building a community with things like YouTube, some of the keys are getting people to know, like, and trust you. So I think that those are the key points. And when you, like I was saying earlier, have a restaurant or something physical, not only people, if you burn people, they don't, trust you anymore. They won't come to eat at your restaurant anymore. So you have to be extra careful about getting them to know, like, and trust you, and try to get your, your short form video everywhere. I had a customer recently that told me that he watches all of my clips on LinkedIn. And I was like, oh my gosh, I only post on LinkedIn because my multi-screen poster had a little slider for LinkedIn. Oh, so I'm like, oh, I have LinkedIn, I'll turn that on. And I had a customer come in and he said, you know what, some of those clips I see, I watch them all on LinkedIn and I love it. And I thought, oh, I forgot that I stayed on LinkedIn.
But that's cool, look.
Crazy.
Somebody gets to show it in your restaurant like, I just saw your videos, like, that's cool.
Yeah, so we go live once a week from the restaurant every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. So we try to set it up as a podcast, but like a live stream, but also like a live show. So the customers come in, they can come in, they'll eat, they'll have their Taco Tuesday, and they'll ask me, hey, who's the guest tonight? And if it's somebody they're interested in, if it's like a crypto guy, or like, a carnivore diet guy, like somebody who's a big YouTuber or an influencer in Taiwan or Asia, then they will be like, okay, I'll stay, I'll have my food to dine in tonight.
Where is the restaurant then?
It's in Taiwan, it's in Taipei. It's called Eddie's Cantina, so www.eddyscantina, eddiescantina.com, come check us out.
Very good.
Very good.
Thank you.
You went there, huh?
That's how we met, actually.
Endorsed by Dan.
value that approved.
Hey, Jimmy, want to share any thought in that, or?
About the restaurant or the secret sauce?
Come to the restaurant. We got lots of sauces at the restaurant.
Okay.
Come on down.
Can we get some discount of free meal being the panel?
Yeah, I have to pick a restaurant to visit, but like going back to your question about secret sauce, as I said before, I only talk about one meme coin during my entire life being a YouTuber, but I know what other influencers are doing because I've seen a couple of things in the past couple of years, especially for Twitter influencers, and they're very likely to promote like 5 meme coins or 10 meme coins every single day, and if they do that enough, then they'll be like one of the meme coins do like 100x, and they will kind of like load on Twitter saying that, oh, this meme coin from the lowest, I don't know, like 100k to something ridiculous. And but I don't find it that realistic, honestly speaking. Like, how could you take the bottom low and to the top and say that you generate 100x? But like, yeah, I mean stuff like that. I've seen a lot on Twitter.
Got it. Well, yeah, I think essentially, I think this, regardless how you guys want to put it, but it's like you building a relationship to the community, right? Like Andy said, it's like running a restaurant when guests come in, how you build a relationship and afterward a trust, and so on. I think that's going to be the way to do it.
We're still trying to figure out a way how to tie in the crypto. We're actually the first restaurant in Taiwan to accept crypto as payment. Yeah, so we're trying to tie that all in there so that people are not so scared of crypto, because I know that everybody here, their knowledge is super high on crypto. But when you go across the street, so the average Joe is going to be like, oh no, I heard it's a scam, blah blah blah. So we're trying to bridge that gap a little bit and hopefully make a little bit of extra money on the side.
It's illegal, like paying like crypto in Taiwan though?
There's no tax on crypto in Taiwan, but they recently changed the laws. We use a service called memeX. Shout out to them, they've been amazing to us, and we're just we're working through some stuff right now. But yeah, it's been good. People love that, and it's cool for us because when someone pays in crypto, we kind of would just leave it in there and just kind of let it grow. So yeah, ideally we get more places like that, and I think it stabilizes things like crypto.
Interesting. Yeah, it's like personally never been there and always want to.
Welcome anytime, my friend.
Thank you. All right. I think the fourth point is about also a tricky question where it's around the regulation. As all of you know, always been the blur line between is regulated or should be regulated and how it should be, right? So especially when terms with link the meme coin to be promoted, because you guys been paid to promote something of this character, right? And so how do you guys ensure compliance while still keeping you guys content engaged and integrated, integrated matters, right? So
I mean, from our point of view, in our country, in my country, Norway, we kind of need to obviously disclose that it's a paid partnership, or if you were paid for your, not necessarily your thoughts, but for your analysis, right? Or covering the coverage of that meme. So that's one thing. In terms of regulations, obviously, I mean, when the President of the United States is launching a meme, then that makes it more mainstream. And they're also, I've seen that they're kind of trying to label it as trading collectibles and not as a investment. So it's going to be interesting to see how meme coins are going to be perceived in the time to come. But I think for us as influencers, the main, I mean, I don't know if you saw the Libra coin, the president of Argentina. One of the guys who promoted it was essentially told to not disclose that they paid him for promoting the coin. And that is obviously something he denied of taking that payment, because that's in many countries illegal. You need to disclose when it's a paid partnership. So I think as an influencer, you need to obviously disclose if it's a paid partnership, and then that's basically it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's tough to navigate. You have to disclose it's sponsored. There has to be and analysis, because you don't want to be bullish on something you don't believe in, because if your community loses money, you lost your community. So you have to really look out for your community because they're the ones that give you influence.
I think that the paid partnership is difficult because if people know it's a paid partnership, they will think, oh, this guy got paid to say that. So it's I think you do have to disclose, but I mean, for me, if I will see if I disclose that I'm working with this company, people will kind of take that with a grain of salt. If you've got this sponsored product, people will say, oh, I got paid to say that. Whereas if it's kind of like an organic thing, I think that's kind of a better way, but it's kind of dangerous to
I think these guys have covered everything, pretty much everything I want to say. But yeah, I agree with that. Doing program project that you don't believe in, otherwise risking your community, risking your reputation.
I think, like I said, I think the problem is that the line, like how you define what's regulated. I think I will make clear point where with Donald Trump elected, I think the direction much clearer. But I think, for example, like Libra token, I think the point's pretty clear where you need to know when it's you being illegally rug pulling a token, right? Like in an inside trading way, or you knew it was a scam, you just wanted to promote it, right? I think that should be the line. I think a clear line that way to say, hey, I'm not doing that. Right?
I'll lastly just say this, it's obviously very difficult for an influencer because you have the dev team that don't necessarily disclose that they want a rug or anything. They're just telling you, oh, we have the president, we have this, we have everything, you gotta join. And then we also obviously see the narrative and we think, at the end of the day, we're all people. It's kind of a little bit FOMO in the picture as well. So it's not that easy to assess whether or not this has good merits until you're kind of in it. And then you call it, it looks well, it goes up, everyone is more bullish, we talk about it more and more. And then, look at the Libra token that 24 hours later, before everyone realizes that it kind of rug, so yeah.
All right, then last question. It's about long-term. I think we almost touched on that already. It's like between being long-term and short-term. Because we all know this cycle being quite toxic in a way, everything too short. But I personally, I still believe like community building, like how to long-term away for good in-coin culture. I mean, you can call it culture in many ways. But more like, I think I've been joined, 2 years by some cool communities, and they've been doing awesome job. Even Project, for example, right? They're doing a lot of penguins, still they're doing all those awesome mascots around. But yeah. So the question is like, do you think influencers can help drive growth? And can that be a sustainable thing? Or because being the nature meme coin is not sustainable, it's a nature short-term cycle thing. What should I think on that?
Yeah, I think influencers can absolutely create growth for a token, but that's very, very short term. Once they stop paying the influencer, there's no more marketing budget, there's no more attention to the token, then you kind of know what's going to happen to the price of that.
I would also say it's like a double-edged sword because you could have a good project if you don't have eyes on it to get the attention, then obviously how will you grow, right? You need some initial marketing. So the influencers or these marketing avenues usually the way to gain people's attention, but then it's like once they got your attention, how will you retain them and make them stay in your project? That doesn't come necessarily to the influencer, that comes to the community or to the actual meme or the project themselves, right? And then also as myself as an influencer, if I like the team, if I like the meme, if I believe in the community, then I will still continue to support, right? Because I like what I'm seeing. So yeah, it goes both ways.
I just want to say it's kind of like those Galaxy campaigns. A social project is going to get like 100,000 followers, but if those followers don't believe in that project, it's not going to go anywhere.
I think definitely influencers have an effect because I think that any kind of business, the marketing from now on forward, I believe, will be a lot, pretty influencer heavy. If you look at the biggest thing was the U.S. election. If you look at the numbers where Trump went on all the podcasts like Joe Rogan, the Milk Boys, who have some of the biggest podcasts in the world. And when I saw that he put, like 2-3 hour podcasts on there where people could kind of get to know him, as opposed to like the opposition where they go on, 5 or 10 minute podcasts. The questions are like scripted. It's a very, very different feeling. So I think that definitely influencers have more eyes now than traditional media.
Yeah, I think influencers have a huge effect on the public and on the community, but I've seen projects made a mistake by choosing the wrong influencers, and like kind of, because I have seen enough YouTuber, and if a YouTuber, personally, if a YouTuber is promoting certain project and they don't have an entirely good reputation, then I'll know that there's a free list of projects to avoid.
Yeah, I think our time's up, and I think time flies, and it was very awesome panel. Thank everyone for attending today. Yeah, and thanks for hearing us.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and please be seated. Let's take a photo together. Please be seated. I'd like to invite our moderator as well as our panelists. Yes, please remain on stage. One step forward, and let's take a photo together. Thank you so much for bringing us such an interesting and meaningful discussion. Thank you. Thank you. So everyone, you're welcome to come forward to get connect with our panelists as well as our moderator, even our speakers. They are very happy to share with you deeper and more. And next, coming up on stage, we have another section. Our next keynote section, we are very delighted to have Julia Lee, product lead of memeX, a Telegram meme application game, to come to the stage and to share with you more about this. memeX, Julia, please.
Today I'm going to be talking about memeX. So I'm going to show you how memeX can transform your community engagement and also how it can fit seamlessly into your marketing campaigns. So if you want to scan, don't worry, I will train
She's from
you,
Taiwan.
and I won't be offended if
She knows the
you answer
restaurant.
my
Oh, what?
presentation.
That's awesome.
Okay, just like me in
Yeah, so we're
here.
gonna talk to her.
Okay, so
Yeah, let's
give
do
me
it.
some time to scan. Or let's go. Let's get right into it. So who do we work with? Why do you care? If you're a crypto enthusiast, which I'm sure many of you are, or if you're a Web3 project looking for innovative partners that drive your token narrative, definitely memeX has something for you.
How you doing?
Or if you're just a community leader or community member that want to focus on community growth, growing your community engagement, stick around. I'll show you how memeX can help you. A little background about us.
Meme coin event, you got to be careful with stuff happening.
And what memeX is one of our gaming experiences that hopefully
you can still hear us, but I'm gonna face it that way.
Meaningful connection for your
How you liking the event?
We also want to foster a sense of belonging.
I think it's one of the best side events so far. Very colorful.
And who are you? I'm Julia. Nice to meet you all.
A big investment. Definitely a big investment.
They got carpet here.
Yeah.
So please feel free. I want to connect with every single one of you. So scan the QR code. Again, I won't scam you. But if you really are wary, it's okay. Look me up, style
connect your wallet
all the
too.
social media
Wow, this is a full
connect with me that way.
Make sure you
Or
sign
if
up
you
for
want to
that
connect with me after my talk, feel free to grab me.
Some of them have been around for a while though. Like some have lasted more than a week.
Let's get into it. Let's look at the current landscape and the challenges that we see. We do see an oversaturation of memes. I know we're at the memeX festival, but if you're just an emerging project launking, this is kind of what you see in the landscape, right? They do a lot of meme images, AI-generated GIFs. We think that's cool, but I don't think that is enough to drive your narrative, to drive up the hype.
Like right before.
And maybe maybe you'll look into hosting Discord game nights.
Whatever
or
is legal.
even
The legal amount is
AMAs. I think that's better, a little better, more evolution. But this isn't consistent.
All right, low battery.
The
I gotta try
results
this
are varied. Maybe on a good day you'll
All
get
right, guys.
1,000
Bro,
participants.
I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna do a quick tour.
Maybe next
Hey, guys.
week you'll get 20 to 30.
So that was a fun tour. The battery is dying on this camera, so I'm gonna give you a quick 5-minute tour of MemeCon. So you stayed for 70 minutes. Now we'll do a quick tour. Fator is like this OnlyFans Web3 thing. I don't know if those are real people or just AI, but that's what it is. Dan the King, a real-world experience project. X says all things Durian in Web3, so it's like a Durian Web3 game. Top ranking gets like t-shirts and merch and stuff. Gate Meme Box. So the guy did the presentation earlier. Basically, you can trade meme coins on Gate, so that's the exchange, and I guess they list projects very, very early. So if you don't want to get into decentralized exchanges, you want to go through a centralized platform, you'd use Gate. So this is Card 3, first AI-powered social pin elevated by an intuitive consumer app and streamlined NFC digital experiences. That is a mouthful. That was too technical. Let's walk away from that. And then we got One Earth. The One Earth is a tap to earn game on Telegram, designed to make Web3 accessible to everyone. Users find, okay, I'm alright on this. Let's keep going. And then we move forward. I think that guy was involved with the project. Let's not look back. This is 9527 Nobody. I believe it's an NFT project on BNB. It's popular in Hong Kong. Maybe I'll do a full interview after I charge my device later. Pureverse Singing Bowl. Collect seeds to get amazing rewards. There's this guy giving us the middle finger there. And then, Meme Michelin. I guess kind of like Michelin, but memes. And then Wonton, meme coin. I'm trying not to get too close because they might want to talk to me. So I'm going to stand further back. Then we have